I'm Carol, and today we're going to work on your senior strength and stretch. So all you're going to need for today's class is either a little ball, or if you don't have a little ball, just get a pillow and we'll use that. You'll also need a chair to sit in. So let's get in our chair with our pillow or ball. Okay, and let's get started. We're just going to march our feet. Nice, easy march. Just getting warmed up. And so you shouldn't do anything that hurts, right? If it bothers you, just stop, take a break. You could do something else if you want to. Good. We're going to take 2 on one foot. So 2 and 2. Very good. Let's start to straighten one leg. Just straighten. And then the other leg. Just straighten. So for now, I just have my ball or my pillow just sitting in my lap. I'm just holding it, not doing anything with it yet. That's it. Just stretch those legs nice and long. And while you're working, try to sit up tall and straight. We tend to slump down. We don't want to do that. We want to sit up. And also, we don't want to lean back on our chairs here. Because if you're slumping back in your chair, you're not using any of these muscles here. So we want to keep those muscles engaged. Very nice. All right, let's take the right foot straight out and just point your toes and pull it in. Just point and pull. Very good. Now how about circling that foot? Get that ankle nice and loose and strong. Let's circle the other way. Very good. All right, we're going to switch. Left leg out, give a point, pull it in. Nice. And how about a circle with that foot? You work at your own pace. Go the other direction. All right, we're going to put both of your feet on the floor. Now, let's start with the ball up here, or the pillow up here in your lap, and your feet touching. We're going to open the knees and then bring them together and apart. So we're kind of warming up the insides of our legs, our hips and our thighs. Bonus points if, when you squeeze your knees together, you squeeze your butt too. So that pops you up off the chair just a little bit. You should feel that. Okay? Squeezing your glute muscles really warms you up, and it strengthens those muscles, which are the ones that help you get up and down out of your chairs. Let's take 2 more. All right, now we're going to separate the feet just a little bit and put your ball or your pillow in between your knees and squeeze it. So those same muscles, now that they're warm, going to take a little squeeze, a little bit of work. While you're doing that, let's clap. Just single hand clap. I'm going to warm up your arms and your fingers now. All right, if you can, let's snap. And the whole time you're squeezing that ball, right? See if you can snap. If you can't snap, it's okay. Just do what you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We'll go back to single hand claps. Nice. All right, now we're going to take the ball in between our palms. And we're also going to squeeze it. Give a squeeze. You work at your own pace. If I'm going too fast, you do what you want to do. Okay, you see how my elbows are out and I'm squeezing the ball? You should feel the muscles kind of underneath your chest and your armpit working when you do this. Give a little squeeze, elbows wide. Now we're going to keep squeezing, but we're going to lift the ball higher and higher and bring your elbows in. So you might find this more challenging, right? You feeling that? Do it gently, do what you can. If you have a pillow, you're gonna want one that you can squeeze a little bit. Nothing too floppy, nothing too big, right? Good, let's bring it back down and your elbows come out again. And give a little squeeze. So we're gonna do those a little faster. Let's take 2 here, 2 here, and then 2 here, and 2 here, and 2 here. Again, if it's too fast, you work at your own pace. Last time. Very nice. All right. So here's the fun part. We're just going to give a little toss and catch. That's it. Not too high, okay? This warms up your reflexes, and it does also warm up your arms a bit. Okay? Don't throw it too high. Good. All right, one more time. Just because I love that. Good. So just for now, put it down somewhere where you're going to be able to get it in a second. I happen to have Jeffrey, who's holding it for me. You'll have to find your own caddy. Take your hands and push towards me. Push. Pull back. Big push. Big push. That's it. So we're warming up your back, your shoulders. You should be getting a little warm by now. Nice and long, all the way from your shoulders, pulling right out of your back. How about 2 more? Nice. All right, can we tap your toes on the floor? Can we tap your heels on the floor? Can we alternate toes and heels? Toes, heels, toes, heels. Again, you can go slower, you can go toes, heels, or any pace you like. Now here's a little fun challenge. If you want to do it, we're going to walk toes, heels out, toes, heels, and then back in, heels, toes. So toes, heels, toes, heels, heels, toes, heels, toes. Just do what you can. It's just for fun, and moving our bodies should be fun. One more time. Good job. All right, nice. We're gonna step it out to the side with your right foot. Step out, step in, step out, step in. How about the left leg? Now we're sitting up tall, right? We're not leaning back on the chair because we want to keep those muscles engaged. Those muscles are really important. Good. All right. Squeeze your butt again, just like we did before. This time without your knees. Just squeeze your butt. Those are the biggest muscles in your body, and they're important because they're the ones that help us get up and out of chairs. Okay. Keep squeezing the glutes, the thighs, and the hamstrings. Very important. Now we're going to straighten and bend. Almost like a slow motion kick, right? Let's try 8 more. Good, 4 more. All right, now let's reach your hands forward and like you're holding some ropes, pull them back. So there's a big pull back. You want to really pull your elbows back. Yes, so you're sitting up tall and straight, you've got your belly pulled in tight, and you're really reaching and pulling back. You should actually feel your shoulder blades kind of folding in towards your spine, right? Good, one more time, big pull. That's it. All right, rest those arms. Let's take your right heel on the floor, and then see if you can tap your heel to the left shin. Now, if you don't like this, if this hurts your hip, don't do it. If you've had a hip replacement and that's not comfortable for you, then don't do it, okay? You can just tap the floor and bring it in straight if that bothers you to come out to the side, okay? Let's do 3 more. Good, and then we'll switch to the other side. Now you can make this harder if you wanted to. Instead of tapping the floor, you can give a little kick. So that's much harder, but you do what you want. Nice. 2 more. Very good. And both feet come down. Now, we're going to pretend like we're holding a big magazine. Open it and close it. Open and close. Last 2. Then we're going to punch, but just one arm, just one arm. Punch and pull. Turn your hand when you punch. And pull it back. So your hand goes from your waist far forward. Good. How about the other hand now? Ready? Turn and punch. Turn it. Two more. Very good. All right. Let's bring your hands up now so that your hand is straight above your elbow. There's a straight line here and a 90-degree angle in the elbow. And we try to squeeze your elbows in and out. So earlier when we had the pillow or the ball between our hands, we were here, right? Remember that? So you should feel it in a similar place, right across the front of your body. All right, one more time. Good. And we're going to do some push-ups now. Opening our feet, putting hands on thighs. Before we start though, I want you to sit up really tall and turn your hands so that your elbows go out. Now push your chest forward and outward and push with your hands back up. Chest goes forward. So we're trying not to do this, right? We don't want to round down. We want to push forward and then press back up with your hands. Okay, and you should feel it across the front of your body, across your back, into your shoulders. Okay, we'll do a few more of these, then we'll stop and take a quick sip of water, which is very important. How about 2 more? All right, good job. So let's have a quick sip of water. You don't have any nearby. You can get some or you can just have it ready next time. It's always good to stay hydrated when you exercise. It's always good to stay hydrated anyway. All right, let's grab our ball again. Again, you can use a pillow, but make sure that it's small enough that you can squeeze it and hold it in one hand. We're going to open our arms and pass it from hand to hand. Okay, if it bothers your fingers, you don't have to use a real ball. You can just pretend. That's it. Nice. 3 more. Wide open, wide, wide, wide. Now, can we take it above your head? Okay, I don't want you to hurt your shoulders. If it hurts, you can come slightly forward like this. Otherwise, if you can get it above your head, that's what we're aiming for. Good. Nice. 4 more. Good, one more time. That's it. All right, let's bring that ball down. And now you have it with 2 hands in front of you. Open your knees just a bit, just for some room. And keep your arms long, right? We're not going to lock the elbows straight. That would be weird. Just a little bend, though. We're not going to have it close to the body. And we're going to raise the ball up and bring it down. You are sitting up nice and tall. That's it. Every time you lift, think tall. Think about growing. Okay, a lot of your height comes from right in this section of your body where the only thing that's holding it up is just this little portion, this little portion of your spine here, right? Because there's nothing in front that's keeping you lifted. So let's keep those ribs up. Stretch that part of the spine. Let's do 2 more. One more time. That's it. Good job. Okay. Can we put the ball in your right hand and try to bring it to your right shoulder? So you can take it all the way down next to your leg, up and down like this. Okay? Or here's a little challenge. If you want to try it, this is totally up to you. You can put it here in your elbow and squeeze like this. So we're using the biceps muscles either way. Okay? This will be a little easier. This will be a little harder if you can get it in there. Okay, don't force it. So we're squeezing. Okay, whatever you like, just a couple more. Good. Now we're going to take it with the right hand only and hold it kind of just outside of your ear and press it to the ceiling. And again, you're sitting up tall with your belly in tight, keeping that spine long, especially in this section. Try 4 more. Good. All right, let's switch it into the other hand. We can start by just bringing it up to the shoulder. Okay, or if you'd like to take that little squeeze challenge, after you do a few of these, we'll move it right to the middle and try to squeeze a little faster. Good. Notice I'm not squeezing with my fingers, right? My fingers are not involved. This is all my arms working. Let's try a couple more. And then we're going to hold it in the hand. Bring your hand just about even with your ear and take it up and down. Good. Let's try 3 more. Last one. Nice job, everybody. Okay, I'm bringing that ball down. Good. Can we push it forward and pull it back in? Push and pull. Now we're going to take it up and down. Let's push it forward, stay here, and make a big circle with it. And then circle the other way. We're going to put those together. So, it's push, pull, up, down, circle one way, circle the other way. All right? It's push, pull, up, down, 2 circles. Push, pull, up, down, 2 circles. You got one more time. Stay with me. Push, pull, up, down, 2 circles. Good job. Very nice. All right. So we're going to put the ball down just for a minute. Do some other things. All right. So let's put your right heel on the floor in front of you and try to make your toes go from side to side. So we're working from the hip here. Again, if this bothers your hip, if you have any kind of hip trouble and this feels uncomfortable, please don't do it. Okay? You can always just move your toe like this, or you can make it really small. Let's do the left leg now. Heel on the floor, big toe, little toe. And of course, we're sitting up tall, right? Awesome. All right, one more time. Good. And bring those legs down. Okay. Just using our arms, we're going to do a little bit of pressing. Imaginary pressing. Hold your arms out with your palms down and imagine you're pressing some springs into the floor. So you're pushing them. When you push them down, they pop back up again. So you have to keep pushing them down. So we're not just flinging our hands like this, right? Push, push, push. That's it. Now they're coming at you from the front. Push them back. Push, push, push them away. They keep popping towards you. Think strong. Think long arms. Keep your fingers open and push with your hands. Now they're coming down from the ceiling. Push them back in. Push them back into the ceiling. Yes, that's it. Keep pushing, keep pushing. should be feeling this by now, right? We're going to push them backwards now. They're coming at you from behind. Push. If any of this hurts, especially this one, don't do it. Push. Push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to let those arms hang down. Just shrug your shoulders. Yeah, give your arms a rest. Shoulders up, down. That's it. Let's do 4 more. All right, now, like a bird, we're going to fly. Flap your wings up and down. Try to sit up tall. Keep your feet flat on the floor, so we don't want our feet crossed. We don't want to have like different foot positions. Just flat and straight as you're flying through the air. Right. Okay, one more time. And now let your arms hang down. We're going to lean a little bit forward. If it's uncomfortable for you, you don't have to do it. But you're thinking about your belly pulling in tight, your body coming forward. Turn your palms to face behind you and draw your elbows up and down. Good. This works kind of your upper back. You want to keep your head long. You don't want to hang your head down, and you don't want to look up to the ceiling and bend your neck. Just keep your neck long. Let's try 4 more. Elbows up. One more time. That's it. And let's sit back up. Good. Let's squeeze the butt again. We got another set here. Or if you want to make it a little harder, you can put your hands on your chair and come up a little bit off the chair, lifting your body up. So that works your arms too, but you want to mainly squeeze your butt. If you want to make it even harder, you can try to stand up a little bit. Okay, but if this hurts your knees, then don't do it. Okay, so this really works your thighs and your butt. Let's try 3 more. Squeeze. Squeeze. One more time. Good. And relax. Nice. Good work. All right, we're going to try and get back here. This part of the arm, the triceps. Starting by leaning forward with your hands, so they were on my thighs, and then I just slide them open a little bit and press them back. So I want to straighten those arms. But you notice how I did not flip my hands over so that at the end my palms face the ceiling. Good. That's it. Press. You should feel that right back there. Okay. Straighten. Straighten. Good. Very nice. How about 4 more? Yes. One more time. Big stretch. Nice. And come up. Now we're going to do push-ups for those same muscles. So different from the other push-ups, when your hands are on your thighs here, they stay facing the same way as your knees and your elbows stay in. Push your chest forward and push your hands into your thighs. Okay? So the last push-ups, we let our elbows go out. On this push-up, we do not want our elbows to go out. We want them to squeeze in. And push your hands into your legs. And you should feel that back there. How about 4 more? Be strong. Push. 2 more. Good. One more time. That's it. Awesome. All right. So hopefully we're feeling that in those arms. We're going to give a little arm stretch by leaning forward, dropping one arm and stirring, like you're stirring a big cauldron. I'm stirring up my giraffe food, right? It says, yes, snack time. Switch direction. All right, and then we'll stir it on this side. On this side, I'm stirring up the plant food. Switch direction. Good job. All right, let's go back to our pillow or our ball. We're going to do a little bit of work for your belly, right? Core muscles, very important. Can you put the ball right here against your belly or a pillow, okay? But you want it really in there, right in your lap, okay? Because what we're going to try and do is crush it with your body. So you're going to squeeze it down and then come back up. Squeeze and come up. Now if it hurts, right, if it's pressing into your belly and you don't like the way it feels, you don't have to do it. You can do this without the ball. but it is a good way to feel the force of your body pressing downward. Okay, let's do 3 more. Good, one more time. That's it. All right, now we're gonna take it to a lean back, but before you lean back, I want you to make sure that you have a little bit of space between you and the chair, but not a ton. So I wouldn't do it from here, right? I'm somewhere in the middle of my chair, holding the ball here at my chest, and I'm gonna lean back, shoulders touch the chair, and then I come back up. Because if this hurts your lower back, I don't want you to do it, okay? Belly button is pulled in tight. If you feel confident and you feel like you can make it harder, you could raise your arms so that when you lean back and come up, it's a little harder. It's up to you. Two more. That's it. Good, and I can really feel that, so hopefully you can too. Okay, let's put it between our knees. All right, so this is our last big finale here for your core muscles. You're squeezing the ball, just holding it though, and we're gonna lift your heels up and down. Now hold on to your chair with your hands. It's gonna give you some stability because we're gonna make this a little harder. If you can, instead of just lifting your heels, you can lift your feet. But I don't want you to lean back. If you're doing this, that is not good for you, okay? So only do it if you can keep your body straight, and you can just lift a tiny bit, or you can just lift 1 foot at a time. So lots of options. All right, one more time, and if you want to take the challenge with me, you're gonna hold it up here. 6, 5, 4, only if you're comfortable, 2, 1, and put your feet down. Good job. All right, keeping the ball there if you can. Stretch out your right leg. Reach your left arm forward. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling, and let's just hold it right here, nice and tall, for 8, 7. You're squeezing the ball and you're pulling your belly button in tight. 3, 2, 1, down you go. Good. Left leg out, right arm up to the ceiling, left arm forward, and hold. Or the other way around, I think. Doesn't matter. All exercise is good, right? Good, let's bring it all down. Excellent job. All right, we're gonna do our stretches now, a little more stretching. So put your ball down, you don't need it. Put your right leg out in front of you. Grow tall first and then lean forward over that leg. So we're gonna get all those muscles that go down the back of your leg. You should feel that. Okay, if you pull your toes in a little more, you feel it more in your calf. Good, let's come up, and we're either gonna cross it here on your shin, or if you can put it on your knee, that's great, but don't force it. And then lean forward. Again, notice I didn't round, I'm pushing my chest forward over. Don't force anything, try to relax your shoulders. Good, and let's come on up, and we're gonna switch, put your left leg out, lean forward. That's it, always think about lengthening your spine. And we'll come up, and you can cross it here or here, and lean forward, okay? As we get older, we start to compress. It's a nice word for shrinking. So we try to think tall. We try to think about shoulders down away from ears, nice long spine, feet on the floor, hands in front. Let's give a press forward. You can turn your hands inside out. If that's not comfortable, just leave them like this. Shoulders relaxed, body tall. That's it. And then bring your hands behind you. See if you can hold that chair and lean a little bit forward. Stretching all across the chest. That's it. Very nice. Good. Both hands up to the ceiling. Big reach. Right hand down to the chair and left arm comes over your body for side bend. Don't overdo it, but make that stretch come all the way up the ribs and through the arm. Let's switch. Good, bring that arm around. Give your shoulders a roll. And give yourself some applause or a pat on the back or whatever you want to do, because you guys did a great job. Thanks for joining me and hope to see you next time. Stay strong.